We now turn to developing news of the ongoing war in Ukraine, where today Russia's defense ministry is blaming Ukraine for a drone attack on Moscow. The attack damaged several buildings, and reports from the Russia capital say that at least 2 were injured.
And this attack comes on the heels of multiple strikes on Kyiv in the last 24 hours. KTLA 5's Pedro Rivera joining us here in the studio with more on the developing story. Hi.
Hey, Glenn and Lou, for well over a year, the world has witnessed strikes against Ukraine by Russia. Well, on Tuesday, we are getting a glimpse of the latest attack, but this time on residential buildings in Moscow, as Ukraine denies being involved at all. Before dawn Tuesday morning, residents heard explosions over Moscow. It was the sound of the latest drone strike against the Kremlin.
I heard the propeller sound at 5:10 a.m. and then a loud bang. The sound of falling broken glass and debris fell. Police came, they went through the floors, talked to everyone, cordoned the area off.
2 high-rise buildings were evacuated due to heavy damage. The city's mayor says other buildings only suffered minor damage. 2 people were hospitalized with non-serious injuries. No one was killed.
The wings fell down and the body landed inside the apartment. There are 3 young girls in the apartment. Thank God nothing exploded.
Video taken Tuesday in Moscow show what looks to be explosions in the sky. The Russian Defense Ministry said it intercepted all 8 of the drones that descended on the Russian capital city. President Vladimir Putin called this an act of terrorism from Ukraine.
But this drone attack doesn't bother me as much as attempts to provoke us to mirror actions. We'll see what to do about it.
However, advisors for Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said they were not involved in the attack.
Regarding attacks, we are pleased to watch and predict an increase in the number of attacks, but we have nothing directly to do with this.
The Moscow attack follows a series of drone strikes on the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv. Kyiv was the target of at least 20 drone strikes in 24 hours on Tuesday, including one overnight attack that killed 1 person.
Our children, they were running to bomb shelters screaming. This is what concerns us. We understand that we need to strengthen the air defense system of Kyiv, and we are constantly thinking about it.
U.S. officials said in a statement it does not support strikes inside Russia, but did note Kyiv has been on the receiving end of 17 Russian airstrikes in May alone. According to the New York Times, the United States could provide another $300 million military package for Ukraine. That's expected to be announced this week, and that would contain more air defense systems. Back to you.